Today we're opening up a Pokemon Surging Sparks booster box that I got for free because I won a Pokemon League Cup tournament this past weekend. This tournament I played my Iron Thorns EX deck, aka Future Tyranitar, one of my favorite Pokemon. And if you guys want a full breakdown of the deck along with some gameplay, I'll have that up on the channel this week along with my top 4 and finals match, which I also got to record at the store. I played at Hobbiesville for this cup and I went 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie to get into Top Cut. And then I went, I didn't lose a single game in Top Cut, so I just won 6 more games in a row. My only loss was to myself in round 2. But if you guys want the full breakdown of how the tournament went down, I'll have a tournament report video. You guys probably know about this by now, but that Pikachu Special Illustration Rare is insanely expensive. And in fact, a PSA 10 actually sold on eBay for $3,700 US, which is like 5,000 Canadian. So our goal today is to try and pull that Pikachu, and on top of that I bought another 14 Surging Sparks blister packs with the rest of my tournament winnings, or a bunch of it, because I also had some store credit available because of previous times I've done well at the store. And of course, if you guys want to buy Pokemon cards that I don't have for sale, you can check out comfyhobbies.com and use code SneakerTalk to save 5% off. It supports the channel a whole bunch. They're actually my competitive sponsor for this season. And yeah, that was my second cup win, so very excited to film a bunch more content. We're gonna try and film like 2 long form videos a day. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, so if you want to help me get there, feel free to subscribe and hit that red button down below. Here we are at the card camera. Let's catch up, talk about life, and rip open a bunch of Pokemon cards. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are getting some good luck out of Surging Sparks. This is a set that is honestly a very polarizing set. A lot of people online, specifically on TikTok and Instagram, I think those are 2 of the worst platforms in terms of toxicity. A lot of people are saying this is one of the worst sets in the Scarlet and Violet era. It's an ugly set. It has no good cards. Even the chase card, the Special Illustration Pikachu, a lot of people are saying is dookie dog water, no good, trash. And I actually really love the Pikachu in this set, so if I get one, I'm gonna sell it because it's honestly way too expensive for me to not want to sell. If I were to sell that card, it would definitely easily fund a regional or 2. And yeah, here we go. First pack magic. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten to open up a booster box yet on the channel, so this is also my first booster box as well. And we're going to be talking about a bunch of the cards, not just the hits, because you guys know I'm a competitive player. I like to talk about the meta, I like to talk about useful cards, cards to take out of your bulk, and cards that are underappreciated, I want to say. So if you're enjoying that kind of style opening, then or if you enjoy those kind of openings, feel free to check out another one, because we did open up the Surging Sparks Elite Trainer box on the channel already, and we actually pulled the Latias EX Special Illustration Rare in my other Surging Sparks opening video, where we opened up all the blister packs. But Cyclizar EX is our first pull of the video, and this is one of those bulk EX Pokemon cards that is not going to see any play anytime soon, that is for sure. Talking about seeing play, let's get to the comment question of the day. We're going to be giving away we're going to give away $10 of credit to my eBay store. I was going to say 1 prize pack, but we'll give away $10 of credit on my eBay store. I'll leave it linked down below, and you can use that towards whatever cards you want, or if you can't find the exact, like, you can also use it towards shipping. That's what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't just have to be the cards, you can also use it towards the shipping. And right now I have to give you guys an update. Canada Post is currently on strike. Our letter mail in Canada is no longer available. Imagine that. Yeah, USPS is still working in the States, but Canada is not delivering any mail right now. However, we are able to still ship with UPS. So we'll be shipping with UPS all the orders going forward until Canada Post is no longer on strike. Basically, Rotom's very good. Take this out of your bulk. Basically, I'll be charging $12 Canadian and $13 US to ship to the US for your orders, and it's like a flat rate shipping, so you can fit as many cards as you want into it. And yeah, so go wild, check out my eBay store, some extra reason to go check it out. And if you guys do buy cards, consider it like merch. You know, you're buying Pokemon cards anyways, so buying your Pokemon cards directly from me is the best way to support the channel, other than, you know, watching my videos, sharing the channel, and buying cards from the homies in the description down below, like Comfy Hobbies. One thing I gotta say about Comfy Hobbies is they've been sold out of the booster box. Like, you guys are buying so much cards from Comfy Hobbies that you really need to pre-order pre-order. You got to get your pre-orders in over there, because yeah, I wasn't even able to open a booster box from them because it sold out so fast. All right, we got, oh, a Cyclizar full art. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. 2 Cyclizars in a row, or 2 hits of Cyclizar, and not what you want to see. I think that's one of the cheaper cards in this set. And speaking about cheaper cards in the set, I was getting roasted online because I was telling people I think the price for the Pikachu is going to go up, but people think the price for the SAR Pikachu EX is going to go down to like $50 soon. And I think those people are crazy. I'll be honest with you. I don't see that card dropping to that low anytime soon, unless Surging Sparks is a set that ends up becoming something like Obsidian Flames, where they put Obsidian Flames into every single like special box collection out there, and so many people just rip it. And even if you get the nice pulls, like the special illustration rare Charizard, like it's still only like I think a 50 or 60 US dollar card. And when the big chase card of a set is that price, it definitely, you know, it hurts. It hurts to see it be so not as valuable, you know. And when you pull it though, it's still going to be hype. But knowing that it's not as expensive as it once was or could have been is like, ugh, dang. So a lot of people aren't really opening up much Obsidian Flames anymore. Our Chaladon EX, very nice. I actually needed a couple of copies of these because our Chaladon EX is another deck I am really thinking about playing for Toronto Originals coming up in December. Our Chaladon is one of those fun decks I've been playing online on the ranked ladder. I've been rewatching Lost. I'm on the last season now of Lost again, and I really enjoy Lost. I love shows that involve time travel. Those are some of my favorite kind of shows. If you watch anime, Steins Gate is my favorite anime of all time. Death Note's also up there too. There's also another show on Netflix called, I think, The Dark or something like that, that also deals with time travel. I'm a sucker for time travel shows, so if you guys have like time travel shows recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. Terra Orb is a card you might want to take out of your bulk. It's pretty good. But yeah, I forgot the common question of the day. Ooh, Energy Surge Pro. Oh no, my new friend I made at the Pokemon League Cup, Jeremy. I befriended him. I played him in round 1 as well. He was looking for Energy Surge Pro for his Goldengo deck. So if he doesn't have it by the next time I see him, I'll try and trade it to him. Fuecoco, and a Zarude. Energy Surge Pro really puts Goldengo EX on the map, being able to grab a bajillion different energies at one time so you can just make it rain on your opponent is very, very strong, and just getting those energies out of your deck is also really good too. So when you do draw cards, you're going to be drawing useful cards and not energy cards, because you can always, you know, recycle those energies once they hit the discard with cards like Energy Retrieval or Superior Energy Retrieval. And also for ace specs, the average pull rates for those is 2 per box. So we'll see if we'll get a second one anytime soon. We got Drasna and a Togekiss. Togekiss has a pretty wonky ability as well, Wonder Kiss. It says when your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out, flip a coin. If heads, take a bonus prize card. It doesn't stack, so you can't take like a bajillion prize cards at once, but definitely a very unique ability. Anything that, you know, lets you take extra prize cards is very strong in the Pokemon trading card game. Alright, next packs, here we go. And the common question of the day I wanted to ask you guys before I rudely interrupted myself was, what decks, like what are your top 2 or 3 favorite decks you're playing in Surging Sparks? Is it a deck you've been playing before Surging Sparks and it got updated with new cards, or maybe the meta shifted in a way that benefits your current deck that you enjoy playing? Or is it a completely new type of deck like our Chaladon, like Hydreigon EX, or even the Pikachu Blissey deck I really enjoy to play? So let me know in the comments down below, and I am going to be diving in for the rest of the year. We have like 6 more weeks left. That sounds so crazy to say. We have like 6 weeks left for 2024. So we're going to go ham on the content, and we're going to really try my best to hit 50,000 subscribers before the year ends. That is the goal for the channel. So of course, if you guys want to join me, feel free to share this channel with your friends. But we got Cetitan illustration rare. All right, our first illustration rare for the video. Is this card any good? Maybe. We'll see in a sec. Engouging Fire as our holo there. To be honest, I'm not too familiar with Cetitan. I'm not sure what generation it's from. It has a solid body ability, which says it does 30 or takes 30 less damage from attacks. This card's not that great. Definitely a card that's more for the collectors. I'll be throwing this on my eBay for sure tonight. Unfortunately, we couldn't pull a illustration rare I really like and a Pokemon I actually know, but hey, you're always happy to pull illustration rares when you see them. We got Alolan Diglett. Oh, I love the Alolan Dugtrio illustration rare in this set too. Really funny card. Magneton, take this card out of your bulk. You'll need it for your Miraidon and Lightning type decks. We'll be updating my Miraidon list this week, so be on the lookout for that video. That is the most highly requested video on the channel. A lot of people are asking about how I'm updating Miraidon, and there's a couple different ways, but I have one that I really enjoy, and it's not too crazy, so you might be able to bring it to your locals and have some fun with that one as well. But one thing I do gotta say is, after playing Iron Thorns and basically going undefeated at an entire League Cup of 5 rounds plus top 8, top 4, and finals, is Iron Thorns feels really good. And we got Palossand EX for our pull of the day. And I love sandcastles. I love going to the beach and just digging holes. That was one of my favorite things to do growing up. I used to always like bury myself or bury my younger sister in sand, and then fill up a pail or a bucket with a ton of water, make the sand hard so you become like a little mummified person inside of it. And I remember I have so many fond memories of the beach. I have some really bad traumatizing memories as well. I almost drowned one time, and one of my friends actually did drown, and then she was brought back to life, which was amazing. But yeah, I've also been pooped on the beach by a seagull. That is a thing. We got Slackoth, a Terra Orb, and a Shen Pao. This was one of the Pokemon that was in the pre-release as well. Also, how did your pre-releases go? I haven't talked to a lot of you guys about pre-release events. We do have a pre-release or some pre-release content coming up on the channel from Surging Sparks. I just did one. I did it at Comfy Hobbies, and my best pull was a Black Kyurem EX, and that was really that was a rough pre-release. Usually my pre-release pulls are pretty decent, but for that one, it just did not hit. Trapinch. Oh, I love Flygon EX. Flygon EX is another deck I really I want to try cooking. It's sort of like a control style deck, so if you're a control player or if you like Flygon, definitely a Pokemon you might want to consider tinkering around with. It has like a hit and run style attack, so basically it's kind of like Alakazam EX, where we're going to want to leave a very annoying Pokemon in the active, something like a Mimikyu, a Klefki, a Fluttermane, and then your Flygon hits them and runs away to the bench, and you just annoy them with the ability of your active Pokemon. So yeah, we did that in Alakazam as well. However, Alakazam never went into the active, it just stayed on the bench, because Alakazam EX is actually the only Pokemon in the game that can attack from the bench. You usually have to be in the active position. Another Pokemon that's also very annoying, which isn't a hit and run, is the Iron Thorns deck that we did play at the Cup. It stays in the active though, and your opponent can't play around it because they can't gust around it. So they need Canceling Cologne or Klefki or Fluttermane to turn off Iron Thorn's ability, and Iron Thorns has one of the best abilities in the game. Ooh, Black Kyurem EX. Yo, that looks so cool. This is definitely one of the better full arts in Surging Sparks. I really like Kyurem, and this artwork really is nice. It kind of reminds me of the playmat we're using right now, my Miraidon playmat, because it's like all the lightning all over the place. So it kind of has that vibe, if you guys see what I'm looking at, if you see the vision. But yeah, we were just talking about Black Kyurem, so that's kind of crazy that we just instantly pull like a Black Kyurem moments later. Alright, we have the first half of the box done. We got one more half to go, 18 more packs. Nothing too great, nothing too playable, other than the Archaludon. I would like to pull Hydreigon, Latias EX, and Pikachu. Those are like the big ones I really want to pull. Gold Night Stretcher would go really hard as well. And if you guys don't know, on social media like TikTok, Instagram, and even on here on YouTube Shorts, I actually do this series where we do the top 20 most expensive Pokemon cards of a set, and I try and update those like every couple of weeks. You guys are loving it. That series has like millions and millions of views on Instagram and TikTok. So if there's a set you guys want to see for the most expensive Pokemon cards, make sure you guys let me know. Just drop a comment on those videos. Give me like a video request, you could say, and I will try and cook those up. I really enjoy doing those because you get to look at a lot of different artwork that you typically wouldn't necessarily see, or you might have forgotten about. And you also get to see the value of the updated card or the new cards. And so if you are, holding on to some cards in your collection that you don't want to, keep, or you just want to trade or sell, I can give you guys the updated prices from the marketplaces like eBay and TCG Player. so you have an idea of what your cards are worth. So when you do some trades, you don't get ripped off, you don't get screwed over like like younger me on the playground, getting taken advantage of in trades. You want to make sure you're getting some good value on your trades. And we got a Shfeel. Oh, that is adorable. That is a super cute artwork. Kind of like it's almost like the Titan artwork in the sense of the aesthetic of it, but pretty cool card. And a Cofagrigus holo rare. One thing I gotta say too, the Archaludon EX special illustration rare is so disappointing. If you compare that to like Duraludon VMAX from Evolving Skies alternate art, the Archaludon EX SIR in this set really just looks like a full art in my opinion. And I think quite a few people have agreed with me on that statement. So hopefully they don't, you know, waste potential slots of special illustration rares. No shot to the artist. No shot to the artist by any means. But I kind of wish, you know, if it's an SIR, I want something that doesn't really look so close to a full art, because when you pull it, when I saw it for the first time, I was like, whoa, that is not very special looking. You know, usually the special illustrations have so much detail and have a very unique, cool take, but when the SIRs are kind of blander looking, like the full arts, because full arts are very bland, because that's just typically like how they go for the style. You know, it's like, oh, what could have been? What could have been? This Pikachu, we had to buy one from Comfy so I could put it into my Miraidon deck, but we still need like 2 or 3 more for my Pikachu EX and Blissey EX deck, which is a lot of fun as well. I'd like to start playing that at tournaments. Counter Gain, take this card out of your bulk. Definitely a really strong card. This card is one of those cards that will be very impactful into a lot of decks. A lot of decks will need 1 or 2 copies of it, because attacking for 1 less energy is really good. That's basically like it's Arven searchable because it's a tool card, and it's a extra bonus attachment. So you can pull out attacks out of nowhere, like you're a magician pulling out attacks out of your hat. You can suddenly just do these attacks that your opponent might not expect, which is really handy. Having that extra energy attachment on a turn, you know, can make a world of difference, especially if you miss an attachment on turn. And Palkia holo rare. Oh my gosh, I got like a little sick about a month ago, and I've had this little irritating cough that just doesn't seem to want to go away. It's really annoying. It discourages me from wanting to stream because I don't want to be coughing so often, but even in these videos it feels so weird coughing. All right, we got a Ceruledge EX. Yes. This is a fantastic pull because we want to play Ceruledge EX. This is one of the decks, one of the cards in this new set, Surging Sparks, that is actually seeing a lot of play and a lot of success. And it's a really fun turbo style deck where you just draw so many cards per turn. You try and mill all the energies you can in your deck. You do 30 damage and then 20 more for each energy in your discard pile. So the closest comparison you can make for Ceruledge to a currently meta deck out there is not Raging Bolt, it's Gholdengo EX. You know, Gholdengo EX has to make it rain with energy cards from their hand. Well, Ceruledge only needs 1 energy, just like Gholdengo, but the damage will scale based off of the energy cards in your discard pile. Another cool thing is I'm a really big fan of Mega Man. Mega Man's one of my favorite franchises of all time, and Ceruledge really does give me Mega Man vibes. And not just any Mega Man, more particularly the Mega Man Battle Network franchise. I grew up playing those games on the Game Boy Advance. Started with like Mega Man, was it Battle Network Blue and White, and then there was the other cool ones with I think it was like Star Force, and then there was like Pegasus and Gregor, whatever. Mega Man is really, you know, has a special place in my heart. Definitely a lot of nostalgia in my memory books. Also, shout out to the homie Robert. Robert was one of my best friends who grew up with Mega Man with me as well. I actually got him a cool Mega Man playmat that he gets to use when we play Pokemon, when we go to some local tournaments every now and then. And we got Lively Stadium, Shinotech, Gimmighoul, Meddling Memo, and a Skeledirge holo rare. Oh man, the pulls have not been that great, but you know, all it takes is one big pull, like a Pikachu EX or a Latias EX, or even Hydreigon could even save this box as a special illustration rare to help boost the value of today's opening. And Amulet of Hope is the second ace spec and probably the last ace spec for the video that we're going to pull. Is this card any good? We'll see in a second. We'll see if there's any other heat behind it. We got Dino, I really am happy we got this as a reverse holo because I'm going to be throwing it into my Hydreigon deck. Here's the Amulet of Hope. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them into your hand. Oh, so not amazing. It does require your Pokemon to get knocked out. This is a tool card that can easily get lost vacuumed or just negated by Jamming Tower. Kind of has the same ability or effect as Radiant Jirachi. So it's like Radiant Jirachi's ability as an ace spec. Very, very interesting. I don't think that card's going to see very much play. It'll probably be a card that gets listed on my eBay store for like literally $1 or $2 at most. It's not one of those cards that people are, you know, trying to actively put into their decks, unfortunately. All right, we got Terapagos. We got Don. Oh, wow. That Donphan art. Look at that. That looks majestic. Oh, that is sick. I like that artwork. We got Terapagos. Back to two Terapagos. 2 Terapapis in the same booster pack right there. Also, the Ultra Premium Collection, if you guys didn't know, the Terapapi Ultra Premium Collection, that box did get delayed until November 22nd. So this coming Friday, I believe, is the release date. We're going to crack that bad boy open on the channel. I'm excited to show you guys what's inside. The energies in it are absolutely gorgeous. So it might be, those might be some energies I want to try and buy a lot of and throw into my decks because I love the design. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second because they have something like that in the current set we're opening up right now. Miraidon, Shellos, Centiskorch, and a Durant EX. Shout out Kevin Durant. We got Sudden Shearing and Vengeful Crush. Not a very competitive card, but the ability looks pretty cool. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard the top card of your opponent's deck. If you guys don't know, Durant Mill was like a thing, and whenever there's like Durant decks out there, those decks all are about like milling your opponent, or at least as far as I know, it's about milling or decking out your opponent, which is very devious, very diabolical, not very demure. And yeah, I wanted to also grab this card right here, Meowstic. This is a card that I've been experimenting with in Luxray EX and some other decks because there's a tool or an item in this set called Chill Teaser Toy. And basically, if you have this Pokemon out on your bench, you can discard a Chill Teaser Toy from your hand, and you got a Boss's Orders on demand, which is very, very handy. 4 more packs remaining. This has been a very, very painful Surging Sparks opening. I did get $250 store credit for getting first place and 17 play packs, and then the Lapras Champion mat as well, which I think I'm going to sell for like 50 or 60 bucks on my eBay store. And the pulls have been rough, but I did use a bunch of the credit. I used $200 worth towards this booster box right here. And there's the Chill Teaser Toy I was talking about. It's like one of those dusty, one of those dust things. The dusters, Yuxi, I don't know this Pokemon very well. We got Turtonator and a Dialga holo rare. Oh gosh, we're on to the last 3 packs, and this has been a brutal Surging Sparks opening. If you guys want to help ease the pain, hit that like button down below because this one has been, just be grateful that this isn't your Surging Sparks booster box. You can watch me suffer opening up this free booster box, at least you could say, that we got. And it is technically 100% free because, oh, we got Cyrano full art. Nice, a nice little $2 full art Pokemon card right there. But yeah, the energy cards. So this is a bad example of the energy card, but the energy cards, this is the like type that's going to be in the Ultra Premium collection for Terapagos EX. However, the one in that box collection is all holo, so it looks really, really cool. It's kind of like a crack. It reminds me of Cracked Ice, those Cracked Ice holo foils. But yeah, all right, we got 2 more packs left remaining. Can we get some final pack magic right here, man? Some last pack magic to save us for this box. Or if not, maybe we can pull some heat out of the next time we're opening up Surging Sparks. We're going to be opening up the 14 Surging Sparks booster packs along with the 20 prize packs as well. Ooh, a Kecleon in my an upcoming video. But Kecleon, very funny, derpy looking card. We've pulled this card already on the channel, so not the most craziest of pulls. And yeah, Kecleon it's a Pokemon. Kegleon's a Pokemon. It's just yeah, it's there. It's there. Sometimes you don't even see it, you know, it just blends in. Last pack magic, here we go. And if you guys want to hang out some more, want to binge watch some more Pokemon openings, I'll leave my Surging Sparks playlist linked down below. And maybe some cool Japan or Pokemon tournament vlogs will pop up on screen as well and be in the description too. But here we go, last pack magic. We got Magneton, Lucia's Appeal, a Paldean Tauros, the water version, Walrein, a Volcarona, and Eternatus Holo Rare. Alright, thanks for watching, y'all. Click on screen to help ease my pain. I'll see you all later. I'm gonna go cook some ramen noodles because I need some comfort food after that one. Ugh.